Hi, I'm Coach Bob Buechner. Our country is being torn by racial strife. What are you doing about it? I coached for 2 years at an inner city varsity team and had an absolutely win-win experience. There were moments of great joy and also moments of real sorrow as these kids basically spent their life dealing with issues of drug dealers next door, of a lack of transportation opportunities, of just difficulties, and in some cases even lack of food. One of my favorite players was a tall, good-looking guy who I said to him, once I met his mother, I see where you get your good looks and your height. And then one day when I drove him home from school on a very cold night, I asked him, I said, tell me about your father. And he looked at me and he said, I don't know who my father is. So that's the kind of difficulties these kids have from the inner city. I had such an incredible experience coaching urban youth at the varsity basketball level in Cincinnati that I felt compelled to write a book about it that contains a lot of the stories of both joys and sorrows of what happens during a basketball season. And I'm not talking about just basketball. I'm talking about events of eligibility. I'm talking about health issues. I'm talking about unfortunately kids dying. And this is unfortunately what the inner city sometimes is about. So I encourage you to get involved. The book was written to encourage you to get involved in working with kids from the inner city. And you can do that by going to the website we created called championsforurbanyouth.com. And there you'll have access to a free chapter of my book and an information on how you too can become a champion for urban youth. This is a very important process for all of us, and together we can change the world.